Welcome back to Andertons TV. I'm Pete, and I'm here today with Ben. Have we done a video before like this?
We haven't done one like this, no. So, do I get to gent today or not?
You get to gent today.
Do I?
Because we have to get to see if it can. We'll get some 7-string stuff up for you or something.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, you just can't hide it. So how was it watching football yesterday?
Yeah, it was great. Had a good time.
Yeah, good time.
Love being British. We're great.
Yeah, and then you wake up this morning, it just rains.
Yeah, it's brilliant. We're having a good time.
You're having a good time?
Yeah, we're having a good time.
We're having a good time. We're here to have a look at the new amp from Blackstar, aren't we?
We are.
The TV-10 A.
Don't forget the A.
Don't forget the A, because it is a 10-watt, 6L6, 1ECC84, Celestion loaded, vintage sounding, American voiced, 112 combo. Woo! Super simple. Did you check that out? I just remembered that from like literally 5 minutes ago. Video.
That was good.
It looks amazing, I think.
Yeah.
I love the wicker front. I love the brown leather handle. Is this, am I right saying this is the simplest amp the Blackstar has done in a long time? Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the top, 4 knobs on there, gain, tone, reverb, master, on and off switches, and jack input. Easy.
Just set everything at 12.
Yeah.
Apart from the master, because we like it loud.
And it also has a switch for overdrive.
Yeah.
The channel switch, you can switch between the clean or the reverb if you use this bigger 2-button switch.
Which you can buy separately.
Yeah, exactly.
But on the reverb.
Yes.
It is still a digital reverb, but it has been designed specifically for this amp. So it's American kind of voice, so spring like you'd find in other American style amps.
Without the clang.
Without the clang, but more importantly, they've given you a longer decay, which was
we've said that so many times.
Much success,
and finally now we got the. Well, you okay?
Yeah,
you're good. Yeah, he's good. It was football yesterday. I know. I was walking around looking at people coming in this morning, and everybody just looks so grey and sad.
Mine's just from the beige food and like the chicken salt. Like, that's just where it's at.
It's MSG, just
the
full
chicken
on.
salt. That's just fit.
Of course, there are links below for all of that stuff. And while you are down there below, please like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you can find it. You know, it's not always easy, is it? Right, let's see what it sounds like. Just to let you know, we've got a pedal board where all the overdrives, wire overdrive compressor going in the front of it, and it's got an effects loop, so we're running all the modulation effects into the effects loop there.
Everything apart from, are we docking the master back? Yeah.
Yeah, let's take the master down a bit so we can see what it's like at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a grunt going on at the top.
It does drive. It's starting to get into the territory of breakup. Like.
Sounds
nice.
Nice. What camp would you put this in? Like Fender Blues Junior type thing, 112, reverb. I mean, this is more simple. It doesn't have the middle bass and treble. It's just got a tone control. Let's see what the tone control does.
Yeah.
While you play a bit. tone, doesn't it?
That's exactly what
That's
it does.
exactly what it does. When you've got an amp with a master and a gain on it, you've got the opportunity to push the front end or get it more clean by taking the gain down and then putting the master up, or the vice versa. So I've just put the master all the way up, and sneaking in the gain. It's a great sound.
Yeah.
It's a great sound. Put a bit more gain in there, see what happens. So this is still on the clean channel.
Yeah.
It's not on the drive channel. Oh, it feels nice as well. It feels like a thick, leathery type thing.
Yeah.
Right? It's sort of soft. Nice. I didn't notice that. Let's see how much gain we can get out of this. That's great.
Really
so
nice,
that's the
actually.
clean channel with the gain all the way up and the master on 12 o'clock. It's quite loud for 10 watts. I'm not sure whether it would be loud enough to compete with a drummer.
Maybe like a jam night or something, but again, if you are...
Once you've got the drummer, the bass
places
player
are
going...
mic'd up nowadays, though,
Yes,
anyway.
but that's where the emulated output comes in, isn't it?
God, he's good.
Because this does have an emulated output on it, which you can have either straight out into the front house guy, or you can run it with the standby so you only hear through the speakers. But we'll get to that in a bit. And that's just an emulated output, just a single cap going in, so there's no fiddling around. You don't get all the software with it.
What you see is what you get.
Exactly. But it's got the features that you need. It's got the effects loop. You know, it's got the foot switch options for the game. Talking of that, let's hit that switch there, baby, and see what we do with everything. You wouldn't get that from a Blues Junior, would you? So, I mean, that's cool.
Not without searing top end.
There's no gain. Let's see how much gain is in here. That sounds great, man.
Yeah.
Sounds great. So that was gain on full. I mean, there's one thing I want to do. If you switch that off, and I just want to hear this reverb decay. If you just do like a stab a chord, so we can hear reverb on full whack. Again. It's definitely got that spring thing, but without that. It's modeled after a Fender Spring, supposedly. You always get like a clang with the proper spring reverb, which is... This sounds good. I don't know. Should we try with some pedals?
Yeah.
So let's try?
Do it. That's what the world wants to hear.
And then... No, absolutely not. Not today, I tell you. So we're back on a clean channel because this supposedly also takes pedals well. We've heard, haven't we?
Find out.
This is more of a T-style guitar. different pickups in it.
Yep.
Compressor. Reverb in the effects loop, extra reverb, because why not?
Why don't you put the cloudburst on, see how it takes like a bit more of a
Oh yeah, I can do that,
one.
the burst. It does that well. A bit of ultraviolet. Some spring. It's fine. Does it fine?
Yeah.
You would expect that in an effects loop. Game you really want to hear, isn't it? I could give you this in a minute and put some proper gain on it. Here's some Dane. Brighter pickups. A lot of reverb. I hate saying it could be a slightly bit longer, that decay.
I failed.
You got hair pulling out. No, I'm kidding. It's great. That's just the mild gain. What happens if we push it with a boost? Sounds good. More drive from the green side of the Pro T. Fuzz? Why not? We'll try it all, man. We'll see what people think. This is the Argo. Does that fine too. What?
That was top end.
I mean, just trying to put everything into it. You got fuzz, you got compressor, you got mild gain, you got high gain, you know, delay, everything.
The one thing I have noticed with it though, because we've got it wound up a fair amount. I mean, it is at 12 o'clock, but it's pretty loud in the room here. The speaker actually handles it pretty well. Like when you're actually stacking that amount of volume, then you're putting the style of overdrive that you're putting into it. It's not getting undefined in the low end.
No.
And it's not super ice picky either,
No, it's
like
not.
you'd get with other sort of American style amps.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty impressed.
I'm impressed too. It's got a good sort of, because it does the drive well on the drive channel, which is really good. I mean, the Celestion speaker in here, I'm not sure what kind that is or what brand, what model that is.
Yeah.
So they obviously picked that to be you know, they're like 500 quid, are they? 600 quid?
Yeah.
500 quid?
599.
599. That's a good price for that. How much is a Blues Junior now?
679.
679. So this is 79 quid less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which you could.
And I'd argue it's a little more versatile. Like you can
I would
actually,
say that.
Yeah. Like the gain is actually more usable, I think, on something like this, which, to be fair, I would expect from, you know, other amps like the St. James, HT. Like, the gain tends to be pretty solid on the Blackstars anyway, so it's nice that they have actually been able to bring it to something more American voiced and something a little bit different that they haven't got in the line at the minute.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would, just to be critical with anything, I'll probably spend that 79 quid on a speaker, a different speaker.
You could
got the option to do that.
I'd be interested to see how it actually sounds. It sounds this good
with that speaker.
Speaker in it.
Yeah. Right, so before we go, emulated output, I'm going to hand this back over to you, because then you can do some playing with that, just to see what that sounds like. It's worth mentioning you can use that for headphones as well.
Yeah.
So if you're sitting at home, plug it in and just standby off, headphones, boom.
Feels like it's breaking up a little more.
Yeah. I think the emulated output on an amp like this is just like a bonus.
It's a tool.
It's not something
like
you would necessarily. You would buy an HT20 or something instead. I think something with the app, and you can go in and you can put a cap on that you like and all that stuff.
It just does a job. Like, you can use it.
It's there in case you want it. Well, how does it do with like a slightly mild gain on there? Fine. More gain. Fine. What about the gain channel?
Let's crank it up a little bit.
Do it. Nothing wrong with that.
Sounds fine.
Sounds fine. It's, you know, as I said, I don't think you would buy that amp for the emulated output.
No.
You buy this to gig it. Buy two of these, little stereo rig next to each other. Not bad, right? Anything else? No. I think we're done, aren't we?
I think we're done.
We're done. Well done for the first video of the Monday morning.
We did it.
After you lost to Spain in football. Tick, tick, tick.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.